In this therapeutic setting, what equine therapy has helped me do is to really believe in myself again, and to have fun again. What brought me here was the loss of my son, and I really needed something extraordinarily different to help me make the sense that I desperately needed and give me a reason to fight through the grief and the loss. I felt so abandoned by family members and by institutions. So when I found equine therapy, it opened up the world for me. That relationship between a horse and a human is not like any other. There's an incredible trust and vulnerability that you both have at all times. To be vulnerable and to be trusting and to be present encompasses anything that's great.
One of the most meaningful or transformative aspects of the work I see the women do with the horses is their capacity to develop trust, primarily for themselves, but also being able then to take that and go back into their world and take chances again.
Integrating that level of therapy in your life changes everything when it has to do with trust. You really put trust on your table and not on someone else's. It taps into places in you that you didn't even know existed, and your brain starts to calm down, your system starts to calm down, you start to trust yourself more, and sometimes it takes a lot of work to get there. But you have everything that you really need as far as the basis of a relationship. And that's one of the most profound things that I've learned through doing this therapy.
I think horses have tremendous capacity for trusting us, and they almost model that for the women, but also the women get to experience what it feels like to be trusted and to trust this enormous, beautiful, majestic animal that literally could do whatever they wanted at any time, and they don't. Something about horses just wanting to be with you is profoundly healing.
Having been in equine therapy for the last few years, it's given me a different way to, see the world, because they see things very differently. It's very pure, very simple. And I find that just by watching them, I learn, I learn a different way of reframing, like maybe my situation. And that, in some ways, it's a great reprieve not to have such a human mindset. So not a lot of blame, not a lot of judgment, not a lot of putting that stuff up. It's like, what can I deal with today? And I've learned that through my time here with the horses.
I think that horses in equine therapy give us an experience of living kind of moment by moment, not fear-based and not defending, and reconnecting. I think equine therapy gives us an opportunity to reconnect with our inner self, and maybe that part of ourself that for 1,000 different reasons we've just disconnected from. So my hope is it will just continue to get more and more known, and more people will be willing to experiment